Hello everybody, and welcome back to Old Blue Eyes, here for the second time, doing my second playthrough here, or my first playthrough, but my second episode of Divinity Original Sin, so let's go ahead and jump right back into it. We are going to go ahead and load up our game. As I recall last, we had just avoided some orc warships and landed on the beach on our way to Seal. And on our way to reach Seal, we actually got ourselves involved with some spellcasters that tried to impede our progress to the city coming from a shrine, and we went to that shrine to investigate just what they were doing in there. Looking at my stuff, looks like I could probably raise my volume just a little bit. I did get a new microphone, so the audio might be a little bit different. Okay, I think that looks good. Hopefully the sound quality is better. Go ahead and let me know feedback if it is or it isn't. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and get a heal going on our fighter. We want to make sure he stays as healthy as possible. Let's continue on our journey.
I feel better already.
Okay, this is actually my second time recording this part because my first time I messed up pretty bad, so I kind of know what to do through this part here. I actually know that you can move objects, which is an extremely cool mechanic, something I really haven't seen in an RPG like this. Movable furniture, the strength checks to move some of the things. Alright, we got a mana potion there. I'll switch over to Delia to pick that up. But yeah, I guess look, for right now I'm going to try to maybe do, a stream a day for the foreseeable future. Right now I got a lot of free time off of work, so I can do tons and tons and tons of videos, so we'll see how that works out for us. Let's go ahead and check up here. Oh yeah, I remember this part. This part really had me confused because it took me so long to figure out that you can unlink your people and have them stand different places. But now that I understand that mechanic, it makes this part far, far easier. Alright, come on back over and relink. Autosave, soft load zone, got me again. Alright, look at that. Who the shit? Oh yeah, this is the note. I guess when I played the last time, this is what, yeah, Rage Quinn. We found that note over here in one of the caskets or whatever.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead.
His.
A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
Ah, the bloodstone.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
Delia, who are you?
In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Seal is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
I met a trio of cult-like figures before the entrance of this tomb. They seem to have a precious stone in their possession.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
I'll take my leave.
Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Well, it looks like we are going to have to fight this guy regardless. Let's see what happens. From what I remember this fight, these guys are pretty weak, so I'm going to do my best to take them out as quickly as possible. Oh, she doesn't have enough. Let's go ahead and have her come here. Yeah. Getting rid of those archers is always a good thing to start out with. There we go. Guess he's not close enough. Probably put a pretty bad position for the beginning of this fight. So Ragekin, he is the protector of the tomb. He assumes that we stole the bloodstone, but we, of course, did not. We are here to try and figure out what exactly happened. I guess we'll figure that out. I guess this guy's armor gives absorption in this game rather than mischance from what I've seen. So this power strike seems to be a pretty powerful tool because it allows you to do a lot more damage and bust through some of the more heavily armored characters in the game. And just slightly over 50% chance to hit me with it still. I mean, it's not a bad opportunity, especially when fighting people such as Ragekin. All right, we almost got him dead here. Let's see how Delia does it. Oh, all right.
Death
oh,
never
shit.
Dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Classic. You have not seen my final form yet. Whiff there. Let's see if she can. Oh, second time. Second time's a charm. Let's go ahead and get this guy going again. One thing I really haven't started using enough is probably my skills, but when we just bash things so well, there's no point to doing that at this point. Let's see. Let's check out the loot. This is what I want right here. The two-handed sword. Mercutio obviously is a badass, so taking two-handed weapon swords is going to be his thing. Oh, got us some gold and a health potion. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and finish examining this cave. Oh, got ourselves a door here. Locked. What do we do with this? I remember there was some way to open this door. I don't remember what I did to do that. And I just recorded it last night. It's pretty bad. I have terrible, terrible short-term memory, which is why I always take notes and things like that. Or I should start taking notes. It'd probably be a good idea from Wah. Oh, that's right. He drops a key that is hard as shit to see. Old cloth braziers. Tab. There, tab? No. Control. Alt. Ah, there we go. Alt. Alt allows us to see what items are on the ground around us. Once again, mechanics, always good to see.
Here lies
Good to know.
Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Okay. Well, killed by dying. I guess that that will do the job. Let's go head on up this way and see what we have in store for us out. Oh, that's it. Guess we are done with that area. We have conquered our first quest and our first mini-boss, I believe, and continue our journey. Let's head to the city of Saisil, find out the reason we're here. I guess we're to find the mage.
Scum. No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junior.
Well, I got ourselves a couple of inebriated guards.
Not a single horde in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Saisil.
I guess they think that we are orcs because they're so drunk. They are very, very bad. They're picking a fight with the wrong guy here. Mercutio doesn't like to play games. Delia might try to stop the violence, but Mercutio certainly is not one for silliness, as these guys are having on. Mercutio, who are you? We are here on Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to try to be nice at first.
And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorphed parrot on the lookout for a two-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
Well, it sounds like exactly where we need to go. But yeah, we don't need an escort.
Especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me.
Delia, she's more of a peaceful
Are you
woman.
mad? You'd kill legionnaires? Let's just go to the wizard peacefully.
These two sometimes don't see eye to eye, as you can see. Yeah, Mercutio, I think he would say, something like this. He's a very reasonable individual.
These two almost mistook us for orcs and would have attacked us for no reason. We must rid the city from menaces such as these.
Oh, Delia, being diplomatic
Do me a
and
favor
charming.
and calm down, would you? Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
I'm hit space and skip. Don't know what that does. Oh,
Very
Delia
well,
won
have
the
it your
argument.
way.
The rock, paper, scissors. I tried it out before on the last run, and I didn't enjoy it, so I'm just going to be skipping those.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
Looks like Delia did well at charming us into not killing these drunken buffoons. Looks like they're going to go ahead and lead us in the city. We just got a cup of water. One thing I want to experiment, I could do something with that grail. Maybe I could turn this water into holy water. No. This. Maybe a mana potion? No. Alright. Well, that crafting system is something I'm going to have to really, sort out regular. Your grandmother always did advise you to buy underpants that breathe after all. Well, alright. Let's go ahead and equip those. Why not? Why not? I guess it's just underwear. It doesn't really have any stats, it doesn't look like.
Again, this is a single malt.
Secrets of the Scroll.
It ain't the local pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt stuff.
That looks like an ingredient, or a...
Salesman again. Come, give here before I sober up.
Those nerds are just talking in the background. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading every book. I tried to do that last one. That would just take too long. This looks like another recipe book. It appears to be. I thought these guys were supposed to lead us to the town, but I guess they're just going to stand around lazily. Let's go ahead and do some exploring. We got some crates over here. Ah, 64 gold. Quite the bounty. We, of course, sporting our beautiful, beautiful afro. Nobody messes with an afro like that, I'll tell you what. This is interesting. What is a waypoint shrine? Sicil, Tranquil Beach. Interesting. I did not find that on my last episode because I went straight through to this beach down here, which we will head towards in a second after I do my searching here. Let's grab that shovel. Shovel's always a good thing to have, right? In case you need to dig up some buried treasure, which I'm sure this piratey looking area might have. What is this way? Looks like I've already been this way, but what's another shell? Looks like it's about it. About not poking through this way. Let's go ahead and head towards our main objective, which now appears to be finding this wizard so we can prove that we are actually who we say we are. Yeah, now that I'm starting to learn some of these mechanics, I'm finding out more and more about what I did. I got a buddy of mine who's actually played through this game pretty extensively and has been giving me, basic pointers just so I don't have a laughably terrible experience. I guess these guys are supposed to lead us, but I guess we're leading them because they're so drunk they don't know where the hell they're going. Mechanics. just as I say that they have such good ones, I come across one not so good. Water balloon and a stick of some kind. Not sure what the water balloon's for. Maybe putting out a fire element, environment somewhere. We'll hopefully figure that out soon enough. Oh, I can't. I can't lift the water barrel, huh? This is what I was talking about earlier. This beach. There seems to be a beach raid by the orcs going on right now. We are going to go ahead and poke around here. Got ourselves a short and a two-handed bow. I don't think both. Maybe once we get a thief in our party, we might start using some ranged weapons and some bows, but as of right now. Oh, and fight has entered. Alright. It looks like we got one big baddie. Oh, shit. We got ourselves a shaman, an orc trooper. I guess they're battling some legionnaires here trying to defend the beachhead. This fire barrel would be a nice environmental thing to use, but I don't have any ranged attacks at the moment, so I think I'm just going to forego that and take a big... Ooh, 26 now. I like that weapon. Oh, it takes more to swing. Interesting. So maybe we might go back to the sword. We'll check that. That's something we might mull over. Oh, this is one of those cultists that we saw earlier. What are they doing with these orcs, huh? I smell a conspiracy. Yeah, y'all beat that orc up, man. Y'all let him know who's boss. Except you keep missing. Ah, look at that there. Ooh, and our first level up. Look at that. Came from a legionnaire buddy killing an orc. Gotta like that. That's cool that they give experience even though I didn't actually have any hand in that. Let's go ahead and move you into power stance, because we're here, and this is what you're going to do. Nope. Only one swing for you. I'm gonna leave her on regular just so I can get some base damage off, and I'll leave Mercutio in the power stance so you can just hopefully do some big damage. Little shaman, I guess that's a spellcaster of sorts. Oh, well, there he goes casting a spell. I'm gonna try to beat him with a stick. That didn't work out so well. Oh, look at that attack of opportunity, and it's a failure. Beautiful. I only get to take one. That's some bullshit. I guess maybe there's an improved. Oh my lord. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we just keep missing and missing. Maybe the power attack isn't the way to go. Something we'll have to experiment with as we go on. Well, damn. These orcs are certainly giving these legionnaires a thrashing. They are not prepared to take on this orc legion here. Where we are. Come on, buddy. Now, oh, I don't know. Let's go ahead. Oh, you get 2 attacks this turn. Oh, you're just as bad on both of them, though. Go ahead and just stay where you're doing. See? Our cleric has so far turned to be the better fighter after we get this 2-handed sword, but I guess maybe that's because he's not proficient with it or something. I'll have to check that out. Maybe it's a harder weapon to hit with overall. Maybe weapons have individual accuracies. Alright, go ahead and turn that off. Let's have a battering ram this guy. Oh, shit, that I like. Go ahead and just have him finish hanging out there. Let's have our priestess get into battle. I want her to club in this guy as well as he can. Or she can. Delia, the elegant priestess from wherever the hell she's from. Alright, now this is the one thing I really had to be careful with the last game, is I ended up clicking on all sorts of random places, because it doesn't do a great job of detection. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. The mouse cursor can be a little bit jumpy from time to time. You can end up just doing circles. Well, last time I fought this fight, I literally just did circles around one of the orcs for a second as I was trying to freaking click him to attack him.
Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
It looks like he was leading them, actually. Interesting. Antique plate armor, huh? We're gonna want to go ahead and get that on Delia, because, like I said, I want her to make sure she's gonna keep him alive, so she's gonna definitely need to stay alive. Where's our inventory? It says defense 46. What is she rocking right now? Oh, that's a hell of an upgrade. Does that change with her appearance in game? Oh, it does. Look at that. Nice set of armor. That's a good-looking lady right there. Let's go loot out the rest of this that we can. Let's hit all. Nothing. Okay, cool. I guess we got a bunch of barrels we can check here. I guess there's a take all button. I wish it was like a key I could hit, like enter. Got some meat. See what else are in these crates. Nothing. Nothing. Looks like our Legionnaire Guard escort got a little afraid of these orcs and ran back to their post, so we are now left up to our own devices. Well, it looks like we have handled everything to do in this scenario. Let's go check out the Circle Worship, actually. Let's see what's going on here. It looks like it's just literally just a bunch of pods. Basically an open pod tank that they roll in and jump off of. Oh, look at this way. We found ourselves a treasure chest. Awesome. Oh, there's a burning boat over here. I have that rain scroll. Maybe I can use that rain scroll from here? Is that going to work? Ah, look at that. I went ahead and saved this burning ship. Game mechanics. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves back. Let's go into the town now, I think. I think we went ahead and helped avert a crisis over there, so that's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
Oh, we got an orc way back here to search. I like to make sure I be thorough with these searches. You can find yourselves a lot of really cool items. Well, then... No. Of course not. As soon as I say something like that, it says, no, I am not going to allow you to do that. Now, into the city we go. Another soft load screen. Oh, there's a kitty.
Ruckus.
Oh, and it talks. Huh.
Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu.
Well, that's an interesting analogy.
It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
Oh, so this cat. I'm assuming this cat is the wizard.
And so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, hunter.
Oh, damn, this guy's a badass looking dude.
Ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
I guess we're here to investigate
it's
a
hard
murder.
To put my finger on it, but I can feel in
I
my
did forget
very
that we leveled
whiskers
up.
that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Interesting. Huh.
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
The counselor's been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects. Let's go ahead and go with that one.
Or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Maybe you're not a very astute
Still,
wizard.
Don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Alright, looks like it's time for us to go ahead and investigate this
A lot
murder.
more to talk about.
And do my leveling up,
Feel free
of
to
course.
visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. Okay. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck.
Alright, we've found the reason we were here.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
So you can say that again, Mercutio.
How about we go see that Aureus chap?
Well, that was interesting. Sneaking, alright, abilities. We have one ability score and one stat. We're gonna go, of course, with strength here for our fighter.
So what did he say?
And he's got a good defense already. Let's go to two-handed weapons. I think we're gonna have him focus on two-handed weapons and have him do a bunch of damage. I like that. I like that. Is there like a skill or anything that we have to upgrade? No, I guess we did. You don't get any skills till maybe different levels or anything like that. Let's do her level up. I think we're gonna give her actually Constitution. What is that? Where are her mana points and whatnot? Can I see those from that screen? I guess not.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Alright, well, it looks like I could turn her maybe into a caster.
So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Oh, I guess you do get a bunch of different stuff. These are interesting. There's some more stuff I really am going to dig in. You know, your traits, pragmatic, independent, obedient, whatever. I guess that's how you interact with your characters, and they'll get synergy bonuses or whatnot. At least that's the way I would assume it would go. Maybe I'll give her some personality, actually. I think we're going to do that. This seems like a game where talking might be important. I'm sure we can find a wizard to cast spells later. Improves the element of witchcraft spells, your offensive rating based on weapons. Maximum number of action points. There's a game per turn. Got traps. So I don't see anything that.
Good on you. These boss men respect
What helps my healing
So
spells?
what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
See hidden details. Constitution. Let's have her survive. I think that'll be good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this second to save. I am going to. We're here at 26 minutes, so this seems like as good a time as any to load or to finish up this session. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. This, of course, was our second play. I'm gonna go ahead and save her. This was the one that I obviously did the other day, but did not record properly. So here we are, and on our next adventure, we will find out just who murdered the Jake, the consulman, here in Syceal. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, any comments, criticisms, whatever, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and have a great day, everybody. Bye.